Let's hit it.
All right. Hello, Internet. I'm Dan.
I'm Chaz. This is the Wine is Serious Business Show, episode 59, I believe.
60.
60. Shit. Okay,
Episode 60.
What are we drinking today?
We got 3 wines from Arizona. As kind of a coincidence, it's kind of what helped us plan it. Chaz just got back from a trip to Arizona.
Yeah. Weather was perfect. I flew into Phoenix, obviously. It was like high 80s the whole time I was there. Flew back to Portland, 56 degrees and rainy.
Rain. I'm soaking wet. I was walking around trying to get into Chaz's house. Yeah. So we got 3 wines from Arizona. You know, I've been a big fan of Tool my whole life, so I heard that the singer from the band, Maynard James Keenan, was doing a wine project. I've kind of been aware of it for a long time, looked it up online. Some of it's kind of expensive. I realized recently that some of it isn't. Some of it's been getting more distribution. Chaz visited the winery a few trips back and tried some of the stuff with Arizona fruit. So just my interest getting higher and higher. What really sealed the deal, one of my good friends, Kerrie, picked up some bottles for us to do at the show. So thanks for the contribution. Thanks for sourcing these wines and for sharing with us. I'm really looking forward to trying them out. And yeah, I'm excited about them. First up, we have the Mangus. I'm going to butcher some more pronunciations here, even though these are American wines. It's kind of
Arizona Stronghold, that's easy.
Yeah, Arizona Stronghold fruit. It's a red blend, primarily Cabernet Sauvignon, a little bit of Sangiovese, and some Merlot, which is, you know, interesting blend.
I wasn't at the winery, I was actually at the tasting room in
okay.
Cottonwood, but tasting room guy that works there, awesome dude, really helped us out. Got to taste all the wines, and I was rather impressed with all the places I tasted in Arizona. Like, the quality level was better than I was expecting. Granted, I went in with pretty low expectations, but surprised. So yeah, worth a look if you're ever in the area, in there, like northern Arizona area where they actually grow the grapes.
Probably up and coming, right? New area, people figuring out how to do it right. So cool nose, right? Yeah. You know, like strawberries, raspberries, like some.
But very forward.
Red stones, kind of. Yeah.
Really bright.
Reminds me of Côte d'Aron actually a lot, even though the varietals don't let, you know, none of the same varietals.
You're right.
But it really reminds me of Côte d'Aron.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Not a flabby year too, like a 08 or an 06 Côte d'Aron. Yeah.
The strawberry totally delivers, but it's not big and jammy. I'm getting like some nice, just like earthy structure, kind of with like minerality, stones, maybe a little bit of graphite, and some acidity that keeps the fruit kind of light and a little, what's the word, a little rustic, I guess?
Yeah. I'm getting some good red cherry fruit too on the mid palate, along with the strawberries, and the acidity really carries this along. The kind of odd thing here is there's almost no tannin in this wine. I'm not getting any grip along the sides of the tongue, the cheeks, the gums.
Wow, it's super light. Yeah, and for something with that much cab, that's kind of surprising. But you know, I don't need a whole lot of tannins.
No, and this is an easily drinkable wine because of that. I think that you could probably turn some people on to red wine easily with this wine, because a lot of times people don't like the bitterness of that, the grip or the shock of those tannins. Juicy and forward, it's nice.
When I started out, I was really sensitive to that stuff.
Yep.
And the acidity is still really there, so it's not like it's flabby. It's not like there's no structure.
Right.
Well put together, enjoyable fruit. 87 points for me. 87 points. Good stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I like the fruit here. I like the acidity. Yeah, there's really nothing wrong with it. It just doesn't really have that much going on, right? It's just good fruit. I mean,
yeah.
And easily drinkable. I would drink this any day of the week, and if a bottle was placed in front of me, I'd drink the whole bottle, which
I'm probably gonna drink the whole bottle.
87 points. I agree. So,
yeah, solid stuff.
Yeah.
Moving on to wine number 2. You might see some discontinuities here. I brought this in from the trunk, so they're a little bit cold. We're going to have to warm them up.
We'll put it in glass first.
Yeah.
Then we'll cut it. And we're back.
Yeah, we're back. So this wine number 2 is from the Merkin Vineyards. It's the Chupacabra wine. This is California grapes, but still, you know, part of the same
Maynard's project.
Yep, another one of Maynard's projects. So don't know a whole lot about it, but excited to try. Oh, I should give you the vintage. 08, I think.
2006.
Oh, 2006. Got a little bit of age on it. That's kind of nice. So.
2006, Merkin Vineyards Chupacabra, California red wine.
Some nice dark fruit on the nose, rounder for sure. Kind of like blackberries and plums.
Even some earthy, like stemmy notes, a little bit of dry soil coming out, and acidity present on the nose.
Yeah, I'm getting a little bit like watermelon too, with a little pink note on there.
Oh yeah, I see that. Smells nice.
Wow, tastes nice. The mouthfeel on this, I'm really enjoying. I'm really, man, it doesn't declare the grape varieties on there. Just red wine. So I'm really curious to see because
wow, that is easy.
Right, it's soft. Which is impressive. I mean, the nose and the flavors lead me to believe there's some cab in there, but there's a really soft, like, elegant expression of Cabernet. On the darker side, definitely some very, like ripe, luscious fruit. Getting the, the blackberries are playing a huge role. Something a little bit tart, maybe just like a hint of cranberry, and like some. I think the watermelon's showing through in the palate too. I was leaning a bit towards apple, but there's like this lighter, like again, kind of like pink. Gently acidic feel to it.
Yeah, the cranberries, I agree with all the flavor profiles you've said, and then the cranberries for me play pretty heavily along with some skins, and the structure here is kind of amazing. Like it's a little bit full-bodied, but not like a super high intensity, and then the acidity and the tannins are pretty light, but they're there and present in the back end of the finish. Really interesting wine, and like you said, the mouthfeel is killing it. It's nice. The color is really dark. I mean, it's
good. My guess is that this was aged in bottle for a while before it was released. I'm assuming this stuff's current release, and awesome decision on that. Really, like this is pretty well integrated.
Good play between blackberries
and
cranberries. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
really good.
89 points for me.
I'm gonna go the same.
Totally enjoyable, and definitely on that darker, juicy side. I know a lot of people really love those flavor profiles. But again, without like this structure that's going to beat you up, without this tannic structure that's going to rip your mouth apart, really approachable, really enjoyable.
Yeah, and ready to drink now.
Yeah,
I wouldn't hold on to it much longer. 3 years flat, 3 years tops.
Yeah, something like that. But it's doing great.
Yeah, drinking well now.
Next, we've got the 2007 Primer Paso from Caduceus. I think is how you pronounce it. Yeah, and we're gonna do a quick rinse. Same thing. We're gonna have to warm them up. But this is Maynard's like. Top line. This is the stuff that he, has.
Look at staining the glass.
Wow. Yeah, he's got a lot of vision on it. I've been to the website. I'll link that up on the bottom. It's pretty an interesting website. A lot of good animation, a lot of good stories behind all the wines. A lot of right. He's a big artist, right? He's got a very distinct vision for what he wants his winemaking project to be. So looking forward to seeing what the wine tastes like.
Let's wait. I took my taste already, so I know what it tastes like.
All right. I got that drank.
Drank approved.
Alright. We're back.
Okay.
Primer Paso, 2007, Caduceus. Let's see how it goes.
Well, interesting thing I read on the back of the bottle here while we're sitting here swirling our glasses trying to warm the wine up was that this is a blend of Syrah and Malvasia Bianca, which I can't honestly say I've ever had.
You've had Malvasia and things before, you've had it in Madeira.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shit.
And I'm not sure if that Malvasia Bianca is different from the Malvasia that's used in Madeira. That wouldn't terribly surprise me, but it's related to that.
Okay.
So that's the connection. And from an episode like Maynard James Keenan was actually on an episode of Wine Library TV, and he talked about how he'd like to grow Malvasia in Arizona, which is interesting. So that's a grape that he's attached to, and I'm really curious to see how it plays out in the wine.
Right, and so this is a larger blend, at least that's what this set makes out to say. This is a larger blend, more Malvasia Bianca than Syrah.
Yeah, that's what the back leads us to believe anyway.
Yeah.
So if you know we're wrong, correct us.
Yeah.
Inform the other viewers. We appreciate the comment. The Syrah is definitely there on the nose.
Getting a slightly raisiny, like
nice,
but not raisins like shriveled red grapes.
Mm-hmm.
Red grapes without the water content.
I'm getting like some honeycomb or something on there too. Maybe like apricot, some brighter. I mean, certainly the suggestion of there being
could it be the oak? I mean,
white wine involved.
Yeah,
definitely.
There's a big play on oak in here.
No, I'm gonna stand with the apricots more so than the honeycomb. I think it's apricots.
Apricots makes more sense. Yeah. There is some apricots going on in here a little bit.
It's a really nice touch, I think.
Yeah. It's a pretty pleasing nose, and like I can tell this is going to be a pretty lush wine from the nose. It's very forward right off the bat.
Wow. Again, I guess as not a huge surprise after the previous two, smooth on the palate, right? gentle, approachable, big rich fruit. Wow.
Drank.
The apricots come in heavy on the back of the mid palate for me. I'm getting apricots all over the back part of my tongue. It's a really cool experience. And you get, you know, the Syrah flavors, right? Like the thick blackberry and plums.
Some plums, yeah.
Full on the mid palate.
Fresh
like
plums.
really sitting there. Everything lasts for a long time. Soft, man.
Incredibly soft wine and incredibly integrated. Like the tannins, the acidity, there's good balance here. There is a pretty heavy use of oak, but it's managed well by the amount of fruit there is. The finish is long, 10 to 15, or 15 to 20 seconds is what I want to more say. It's tasty. It's really delicious, actually.
And, you know, it's got a big juicy fruit for sure. This isn't like, you know, on a steer or like super, like, you know, like rough or like faint expression of Syrah at all. It's big and full and juicy and really well done.
And the acidity does a good job of keeping everything in check. This doesn't blanket the tongue and completely snuff out the taste buds like some overdone California wines can do. This does dissolve pretty quickly through the finish, leaving the tongue pretty clean.
Yeah, the acidity and some of those apricot flavors coming in late make it, wow. I'm really impressed. So part of the reason I haven't gotten around to this is the wines are fairly expensive, and I've heard, you know, I've seen a couple other write-ups. I've heard people say like, not worth the price, not worth the price. I'm kind of inclined to disagree. These are solid. Yeah. 90 points for me, and unique and interesting. So not blowing my mind with the flavors, but I've never had anything like it. So that's really cool, and what it does well.
I've said it before, I'm big on balance, I'm big on integration, and I like everything about this wine. It's pretty full without being like too big. 91 points for me. It's delicious.
Score.
How much is this?
I want to say like 60. So it's, you know,
you're hitting that threshold, right?
And if you're not into the bigger fruit, for sure, like you're not going to have a good time with it. On the other hand, if you are, I think go for it. The way that the structure's integrated, I think makes it reasonable at $60. Like totally, you get a premium being a famous rock star. There's definitely like some price attached to that you get to pay. But I you know, I think it's reasonable.
It's really good.
Yeah,
91 points. Stand behind it. So
thanks for watching.
Question of the day.
Yeah, question of the day, man.
Easy one. Where have you been traveling to? I've been doing Arizona quite a bit lately. I went down to Los Angeles recently to visit my friend Steven, watch a rock show. Where have you been going lately? I know Bo's been traveling. Come back to Portland and see us.
Nice. So. Constance is going on a trip soon. I know that too. Yeah.
Or you might be going to see Constance.
Nice.
You might travel. Constance, we might be coming to see you.
Oh, that'd be a good time. Yeah. Put your trips in the comments. We'll see you next week.
Bye.